My dearest child, I know that you have found your way to this message not by accident, but by a divine appointment that I ordained before the foundations of the world, specifically because I have seen the heaviness that has settled deep within your spirit. You have been walking through a valley of shadows where the sun seems to have forgotten to shine, and there have been so many nights recently where you cried yourself to sleep, wondering if anyone truly understands the depth of the pain you are carrying in your heart. I want you to know right now that I have collected every single tear you have shed in a bottle, and not a single moment of your sorrow has gone unnoticed by my eyes, for I am the God who sees you, and I am the God who is intimately acquainted with all your grief. The silence you have felt was not my absence, but rather it was the hushed atmosphere of a holy preparation, because I have been working in the unseen realms to orchestrate a breakthrough that will completely overshadow the pain of your past. There is a specific reason you are hearing this today, and it is because you have reached a breaking point where your human strength has finally run out, and you have whispered prayers of desperation that you thought no one heard. You have looked at the lives of others and wondered why their path seems so smooth, while yours has been filled with jagged rocks and steep climbs, leading you to question if I have forgotten the promises I made to you. But I am here to affirm that you are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, and you are certainly not being punished. For the season you have just endured was a refining fire meant to burn away everything that could not sustain the weight of the glory I am about to release upon your life. The weeping was necessary to cleanse your vision, so that you could see clearly the new path I am carving out for you, a path that leads away from this valley of mourning and directly into a land of harvest and rejoicing. I have watched you trying to be strong for everyone else around you, wearing a mask of composure during the day while your heart was shattering into a million pieces behind closed doors. You have carried the burdens of your family, the worries of your finances, and the anxieties of an uncertain future, all while feeling like you were slowly drowning under the weight of it all. You have felt like a lonely warrior fighting a battle that has no end, and the enemy has tried to whisper lies into your mind, telling you that this pain is your permanent address and that you will never feel true joy again. But I am here to silence those lies with the roar of my love, declaring over you that your weeping may have endured for a long and dark night, but the morning has finally broken. And with this new day comes a joy that is unspeakable and full of glory. I am removing the sackcloth of your mourning, and I am clothing you with a garment of praise, for the time of your sorrow has officially expired. Think back to the moments when you felt the most broken, when the floor of your bedroom became your altar, and your tears became your only language, because those were the moments when I was closest to you, holding you when you felt you were falling apart. You may have felt invisible to the world, like a ship lost at sea without a compass, drifting aimlessly through a fog of confusion and despair. However, I was the wind in your sails even when you couldn't feel the breeze, and I was steering you away from hidden rocks that would have destroyed your destiny had you gone your own way. Your sensitivity and your ability to feel so deeply are not weaknesses, my child, but they are signs of the tender heart I gave you, a heart that breaks for what breaks mine. And it is through this tenderness that I will use you to bring healing to others who are walking the path you are now leaving. Do not despise your scars, for they are the medals of your survival and the testimony of my sustaining grace. You have often wondered why this season of weeping lasted so long, why the breakthrough seemed to delay, and why the heavens appeared to be made of brass when you cried out for relief. Understand that the greater the destiny, the deeper the digging must be to lay a foundation that can support the skyscraper of blessings I am building in your life. If I had brought you out too soon, you would not have developed the spiritual muscles and the unwavering faith necessary to handle the magnitude of what I am about to place in your hands. This season was not meant to destroy you, but to empty you of self-reliance so that you would learn to lean entirely on my strength, which is made perfect in your weakness. Now that you have learned to trust me in the dark, you are ready to walk in the light, and I am releasing a fresh wind of favor that will blow away the remnants of your despair like chaff in the wind. I am speaking to the specific anxiety that has gripped your chest, the kind that wakes you up at 3 a.m. with a racing heart and a mind full of what-if scenarios that paralyze your peace. You have been tormented by the fear of lack, the fear of failure, and the fear that your best days are behind you. But I am here to dismantle those fears one by one with the truth of my word. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider, and just as I feed the sparrows and clothe the lilies of the field, how much more will I take care of you, my precious child? The resources you need, the connections you require, and the open doors you have been praying for are already lined up and waiting for you to step into this new season. The tears you shed over your financial struggles were seeds of faith that are about to produce a harvest of abundance, not just for your survival, but for your overflow, so you can be a blessing to others. There is a shift happening in the spiritual atmosphere right now as you listen to these words, a breaking of chains that have bound your emotions for far too long. You have been captive to grief, holding onto the pain of past betrayals and disappointments like a security blanket, because it was all you knew for so long. But I am calling you to let go of the old narrative of the victim and step into your true identity as a victor. For the blood of my Son has purchased your freedom and your healing. The people who walked out of your life during your season of weeping were removed for your protection, for they could not go where I am taking you next. Do not mourn their absence any longer, for I am bringing new relationships into your life, divine connections that will encourage you, support you, and celebrate the person you are becoming. I know that the enemy has tried to use your past mistakes and your seasons of weakness to shame you, telling you that you are disqualified from my blessings and that you deserve the pain you have endured. But I want you to look at the cross and see the finality of my forgiveness. For there is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Your past does not define you. Your failures do not dictate your future, and your season of weeping is not a life sentence. I am rewriting your story this very moment, turning the page from a chapter of tragedy to a chapter of triumph. And the plot twist I have prepared will leave you and those around you in absolute awe of my goodness. You are coming out of this wilderness not smelling like smoke, but radiating the fragrance of my grace, and your testimony will be a lifeline for thousands who are still trapped in the dark. Listen closely, for the sound of weeping is being replaced by the sound of rain, the rain of my blessings that is beginning to fall upon the dry and parched ground of your soul. You have felt dry, empty, and barren, like a desert that has not seen water in years. But I am opening the floodgates of heaven to pour out a blessing that you will not have room enough to receive. This restoration will touch every area of your life, your health, your family, your mind, and your spirit, reviving dreams that you thought were dead and buried. The passion you lost is returning. The creativity that was stifled is flowing again. And the song that was silenced in your throat is rising up with a new melody of gratitude. Prepare your heart, my child, for the drought is over, and the fields of your life are turning green with new growth and new possibilities. You have endured the crushing weight of loneliness, feeling as though no one truly sees the real you. But I want you to know that I have been your constant companion through every lonely night. I have been the silent listener to your internal monologues, the hand that wiped your tears when you thought no one was looking, and the strength that kept you standing when you wanted to collapse. The season of isolation was necessary to draw you closer to my heart, to teach you the sound of my voice, so that you would not be deceived by the noise of the world. Now that you have found your sufficiency in me, I am opening the doors to community and companionship that is healthy, holy, and life-giving. You will no longer walk alone, for I am surrounding you with a tribe of believers who will link arms with you and help you run the race I have set before you. I am addressing the weary parent, the tired spouse, the exhausted worker who feels like they have given everything they have and received nothing but heartache in return. You have poured out your love until you felt empty, and the tears you cried were tears of sheer exhaustion and disappointment in people you trusted. But I am the God who restores the years that the locusts have eaten, and I am returning to you double for all the trouble you have endured. The love you gave was never wasted, for I saw every act of kindness and every sacrifice, and I am balancing the scales in your favor. Your children are coming back. Your marriage is being healed. Your career is taking a turn for the better, and the seeds of love you planted in tears are about to bloom into a garden of joy that will surround you for the rest of your days. The enemy has tried to steal your identity by drowning you in sorrow, making you believe that you are a person of grief, defined only by your traumas and your losses. But I am here to remind you that you are a child of the Most High King, royalty in the kingdom of heaven, and sorrow is not your birthright. Joy is. I am breaking the spirit of heaviness off your shoulders right now and placing upon your head a crown of beauty, signaling to the spiritual realm that you are under my protection and favor. Stand tall, my child, and shake off the dust of the past, for you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are more than a conqueror through him who loves you. The weeping was just a temporary passage, not a permanent residence, and you have officially crossed the border into the promised land of peace. I see the physical toll that this season of weeping has taken on your body, the headaches, the fatigue, the stress that has settled in your muscles and your bones. I am releasing a healing virtue to flow from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, relaxing every tense muscle and soothing every frayed nerve. My peace, which surpasses all understanding, is guarding your heart and your mind, allowing you to sleep deeply and sweetly for the first time in months. Wake up tomorrow expecting to feel lighter, stronger, and more energized, for the burden that was weighing you down has been lifted by my mighty hand. Your health is springing forth speedily, and the vitality that was drained by grief is being replenished by the river of life that flows from my throne. Do not look back at the former things or dwell on the past, for behold, I am doing a new thing, and it is springing forth even now. Can you not perceive it? The rear-view mirror of your life is small for a reason, but the windshield of your future is vast and wide, offering a panoramic view of the glory that awaits you. The tears of the past were liquid prayers that watered the ground for this new season, and now it is time to harvest the fruit of patience and perseverance. Stop replaying the scenes of your hurt and start visualizing the scenes of your victory. For what you focus on will magnify, and I want you to magnify my power and my promise. The old chapter is closed, the ink is dry, and I am handing you the pen to write a new chapter filled with adventure, miracles, and laughter. I know there are specific dates on the calendar that bring you pain, anniversaries of loss and reminders of what used to be, and as those dates approach, you feel the shadow of weeping trying to return. But I am sanctifying those dates and turning them into memorials of my faithfulness, reminding you that you survived the worst and are still standing. Instead of dreading those days, I want you to claim them as days of victory, thanking me for carrying you through the valley and bringing you to the mountaintop. The sting of death and loss is swallowed up in victory, and while you may still miss what was lost, the pain will no longer cripple you or dictate your emotional state. I am healing the deep wounds of your heart, leaving only faint scars that serve as a testimony to the world that I am a healer. You have felt like a failure because things didn't turn out the way you planned, and you have wept over shattered dreams and closed doors. But my thoughts are not your thoughts, and my ways are higher than your ways. What you saw as a failure was actually a divine redirection. I closed those doors because they led to lesser things, and I have prepared something far greater than you could ask or imagine. The dream you mourn was too small for the destiny I have for you. So trust me when I say that the weeping over that loss was necessary to clear the space for the magnificent reality I am bringing. You will look back at this season and thank me for the closed doors, realizing that they were the mercy of God protecting you from a future that would not have fulfilled you. I am speaking to the one who feels unloved and rejected, who has cried because they feel they are not enough for anyone, constantly seeking validation and coming up empty. My child, you are enough simply because I created you, and you are loved with an everlasting love that is not based on your performance or your appearance. The weeping of rejection is ending today because you are embracing your acceptance in the beloved. You are chosen, royal, holy, and special. Stop looking to broken people to fill the void that only I can fill, and let my love wash over you like a warm wave, healing every insecurity and silencing every voice of self-doubt. You are the apple of my eye, and I rejoice over you with singing. Let that truth dry your tears forever. There is a specific breakthrough coming in your family, a restoration of relationships that have been severed, and a healing of hearts that have been hardened. You have wept for your prodigals, for your spouse, for your parents, and I have heard those agonizing prayers. I am moving in the hearts of your loved ones, softening them and turning them back toward home and toward truth. The conflict and chaos that have defined your home are being replaced by the peace of God, and the sound of arguing is being replaced by the sound of laughter and unity. Hold on just a little longer, for the miracle is in motion, and the very people who caused your tears will soon be the ones who bring you joy as you witness the transforming power of my grace in their lives. You have been afraid to hope again because you don't want to be disappointed, so you have protected your heart with a wall of cynicism and sorrow. But I am asking you to take a risk and open your heart to hope once more, for hope is the anchor of the soul, firm and secure. This time is different, my child, because this hope is not based on wishful thinking, but on the rock-solid promise of my word. I am not a man that I should lie, nor a son of man that I should repent. If I said it, I will do it, and if I spoke it, I will make it good. Dare to dream again, dare to believe again, and dare to expect goodness to find you. For your season of weeping has truly ended, and your season of fulfillment has begun. I am releasing a spirit of boldness upon you, replacing the spirit of timidity and fear that kept you hiding in the shadows of your grief. You have a voice that needs to be heard, a story that needs to be told, and a gift that needs to be shared with the world. The enemy wanted to silence you with sorrow, but I am amplifying your voice with victory, and you will speak words of life that will break chains off of others. Rise up from the place of mourning, wash your face, and step into the arena of life with confidence, knowing that the Almighty God is backing you up. You are not a survivor merely to survive. You are a survivor to thrive and to lead others out of their own darkness. I want you to recognize that the tears you shed were also a form of cleansing, washing away the impurities of pride, self-reliance, and worldly attachments. You are coming out of this season purer, stronger, and more focused on what truly matters in eternity. The things that used to stress you out will no longer have power over you, for you have seen the fragility of life and the strength of my sustaining hand. You possess a wisdom now that can only be earned through suffering, a depth of character that will serve you well in the high places I am taking you. Walk in this new wisdom, and let your life be a beacon of stability and peace in a chaotic world. Some of you are weeping because of a financial crisis that seems insurmountable, looking at piles of bills and empty bank accounts with a sense of dread. Hear me clearly. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills, and the silver and gold are mine. I am sending provision from unexpected sources, opening streams of income in the desert, and giving you wisdom to manage what I place in your hands. The stress of poverty and lack is breaking off your lineage, and you are stepping into a season of stewardship and prosperity. Wipe your eyes, for the check is in the mail, the approval is on the way, and the breakthrough is closer than your next breath. Trust in my timing, for I am never late, and I am never empty-handed. I am healing the trauma of your past, the deep-seated memories that trigger your tears when you least expect it. The flashbacks and the nightmares are ceasing, and I am rewriting the neural pathways of your mind to focus on peace and safety. You are safe now, my child. The danger has passed, and I am your shield and your exceeding great reward. I am walking you through the process of forgiveness, not for them, but for you, so that the bitterness does not poison your future. As you release the pain to me, I am filling that space with a joy that bubbles up from your spirit, a joy that is independent of circumstances. The enemy has tried to convince you that your best days are in the past, that you are too old, too broken, or too far gone to be used by God. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Moses was 80 when he began his mission. Sarah was 90 when she received her promise. Your age and your stage in life are not barriers to my power. They are merely the setting for a greater miracle. I am renewing your youth like the eagles, giving you energy, vision, and passion to run this next leg of your race with endurance. The weeping of regret is being replaced by the excitement of a new assignment. I am dealing with the secret sorrows, the ones you have never spoken aloud to anyone because of shame or fear of judgment. I know about the addiction, the betrayal, the hidden sin, and the silent struggles. I am bringing them into the light not to shame you, but to heal you, for the light kills the infection of darkness. You are forgiven, you are cleansed, and you are set free from the chains of secrecy. Cry your last tear of shame, for I am covering you with my robe of righteousness, and you will walk with your head held high, knowing that there is nothing hidden that my grace cannot cover and redeem. Notice how the birds sing in the morning after a long, dark night. They do not worry about the darkness that has passed. They simply rejoice in the new light. I want you to take a lesson from the birds and start singing your song of deliverance even before you see the full manifestation of your breakthrough. Praise is the weapon that breaks the heavy yoke, and as you lift your voice in thanksgiving, the remaining clouds of sorrow will dissipate. Thank me for the victory, thank me for the peace, and thank me for the end of the weeping. Your praise confuses the enemy and invites my presence to dwell richly in your situation. I am sending you specific signs in the coming days to confirm that this message was for you. You will see repeated numbers, hear specific songs, or receive unexpected calls that align with what I am speaking to your heart. Do not brush these off as coincidences. They are my love notes to you, reminders that I am intimately involved in the details of your life. Open your eyes to the wonders around you, for the world is full of my glory, and I am orchestrating the universe to bless you. The season of blindness is over. You will see my hand moving in every area of your life. You have wept over the state of the world, the injustice, and the suffering you see around you, and your heart has grown heavy with compassion fatigue. I am refreshing your spirit and reminding you that while the world is broken, I have overcome the world. Do not let the darkness of the age dim the light within you. Instead, let your light shine brighter. I am giving you the strength to be a change maker, a peacemaker, and a carrier of hope. Your tears for the nations are being collected, and I am answering with movements of revival and awakening. I am strengthening your inner man, the core of who you are, so that you are no longer tossed to and fro by every wave of emotion. You will become like a tree planted by the rivers of water, unshakable and fruitful in every season. The weeping weakened you for a moment, but the restoration will make you stronger than you have ever been. People will look at you and wonder how you are still standing, and you will point to me and say, "It was the Lord." You are becoming a pillar in my house, a testimony of resilience and grace. The confusion that has clouded your mind and made you weep in frustration is lifting like a morning mist. I am giving you the mind of Christ, granting you clarity, focus, and divine strategy for the problems you face. You will know exactly what to do, where to go, and who to trust. The paralysis of analysis is gone, replaced by decisive action inspired by the Holy Spirit. You will look back at the problems that made you cry and realize they were small compared to the God who lives inside you. I am preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies, those who mocked your tears and celebrated your downfall. They will watch in amazement as I elevate you and bless you publicly. You do not need to seek revenge or defend yourself. Simply stay humble and let me do the exalting. The vindication you have longed for is coming, not by your might, but by my Spirit. Your tears of humiliation are turning into tears of gratitude for my defense. Understand that the weeping was a season, but joy is a lifestyle that I am inviting you into today. It is a choice to focus on my goodness rather than the world's badness. I am giving you the grace to choose joy every single morning, regardless of what the day brings. This joy will be your strength, a fortress that protects your heart from the arrows of despair. You are graduating from the school of sorrow and entering the university of favor. I am touching the hearts of those who have hurt you, bringing them to a place of repentance or removing their influence over you completely. You have cried over their harsh words and cruel actions, but I am healing those wounds and silencing their voices in your life. You are free from the opinions of man, for you live for an audience of one. The chains of people-pleasing are broken, and you are free to be the authentic masterpiece I created you to be. There is a destiny partner, a friend, or a mentor coming into your life who will understand your story without you having to explain every detail. They will be a safe harbor for your heart, a gift from me to remind you that you are not alone. This connection will bring laughter back into your life, the kind of deep, belly laughter that heals the soul. Get ready for new divine alignments that will accelerate your destiny and wipe away the loneliness of the past. I am restoring your sleep, for I give my beloved sleep. No more tossing and turning, no more soaking the pillow with tears. You will lie down in peace and wake up refreshed, for I am standing guard over your dreams. The nightmares of the past are banished, replaced by prophetic dreams and visions of a bright future. Your bedroom is becoming a sanctuary of rest and revelation. I am breathing life into your finances, your business, and your career. The stagnation that caused you stress is breaking, and momentum is picking up. You will see increase, promotion, and expansion. The tears of frustration over blocked goals are turning into tears of joy over sudden breakthroughs. I am the God of the suddenlies, and I am visiting your work with my favor. You have worried about your children and their future, weeping over their choices and their safety. I am covering your children with my feathers, and under my wings they will trust. My angels are encamped around them, and my spirit is drawing them. Your tears have been a wall of fire around them, and now you will see the fruit of your intercession. They are coming home, they are rising up, and they will call you blessed. I am calling you to a higher level of intimacy with me. The weeping drove you to your knees, but now I want you to stay there not in grief, but in worship. The depth of relationship we built in the valley will sustain you on the mountaintop. Do not forget me when the blessings come. Keep your heart tethered to mine. I am your source, your life, and your greatest joy. The season of weeping has served its purpose. It has softened the soil of your heart so that the seeds of the word can take deep root. Now watch the harvest spring up. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. You are becoming more like Jesus every day, and that is the ultimate victory. The pain was the chisel, but I am the sculptor, and I am revealing a beautiful statue. Receive this truth into your spirit. It is finished. The mourning is over. The grief is lifting. The depression is breaking. The anxiety is fleeing. You are free, you are whole, you are loved, and you are entering the best season of your life. Believe it, receive it, and walk in it. My child, as you go forth from this moment, do not carry the baggage of the past season with you. Leave the heavy suitcases of regret and sorrow at the foot of the cross and walk light. I am going before you to make the crooked places straight and the rough places smooth. You are stepping into a time of acceleration where things that took years to accomplish will happen in days. Trust me, hold my hand, and let us walk together into this new dawn. Finally, remember that your testimony of overcoming this season of weeping is a key that will unlock the prison doors for others. Share your story, share your victory, and give glory to my name. You are a living epistle, read by all men, proof that I am a God who heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Go in peace, my beloved, for your season of weeping is finally, truly, and permanently over.